So they're going to talk about how to find your editor. Make sure you watch the video all the way through, and I'll show you some of the user interfaces for the sites in which I've used before, so you can kind of get a feel of what you'll be expecting once you jump into it. All right, so straight to it. The websites in which I've utilized before: Fiverr, Upwork, Facebook, and IG. When it comes to freelance work, trying to find a contractor in general, Fiverr and Upwork are your top tier sites in which I've utilized, and I've heard a lot about them from other people as well. You can find anything that you're looking for business related, you can find it on Fiverr and Upwork. The Facebook groups, I haven't utilized them for editing. I have utilized IG for illustrations, and it was a great experience, but it was more so because I knew what I was doing as far as writing the contract out and saying exactly what I wanted within the contract and my terms. With Fiverr, you're going to find freelancers all over the world. I don't know if you can filter them. I know on Upwork you can filter them for you if you want to just deal with people in the United States. You can do that on Upwork. And the reason I personally prefer Upwork over Fiverr, they're both the same, but they're not the same as far as how they're, I think it's like the UI design or whatever. Upwork, you can set a contract within the actual application. For example, let's say you have somebody and you got 5,000 words that you need to be edited, right? You can set a milestone in Upwork on a contract to state that once the person gets to 2,500 words, you will pay them half of the money, and then it'll just automatically come off your card or bank account or however you set that up. Fiverr, everything is pretty much, I think you can only pay them once the job or the deed is done. How are you going to validate that the people or the freelancers in which you're utilizing on these sites, that they actually know what they're doing and their level of expertise? The first thing you want to look at is their rankings. Both of these sites, I believe they have a ranking system where it's like top tier, and it'll show the person that's getting the most sales and the best reviews. So always pay attention to their ranking. You don't want to get anybody that just started out. Nothing against them, no offense, especially when you're dealing with editing. They could be well overqualified, but you want to make sure that the person that you're looking for is, one, has done the genre of book or story that you're writing, and then number two, they have the level of expertise that you're looking for. They have, everything that you need. Then you'll look up the reviews. All right, so when you're looking at reviews, treat it just like social media. If a lot of you haven't noticed or heard of this, there's a thing called social proofing. When you can order or buy followers and reviews, look at those reviews. If they're from the United States, look at how the English of the review is actually written out. If it's real choppy dialogue, that's a fake review most of the time. That's a bot. You can actually click on social media. You can click on the actual image, and once you click on the image, you'll see that they probably got like 3 photos, and they haven't posted since June of 2021 or something like that. But on these sites, you're not able to really look into it that deep. You just got to know what you're looking for. The other thing is to ask them to do 2 or 3 page samples of your work. You don't want to see their past work because that's what the reviews will show. You actually want to find out if they can do the work by giving them 2 or 3 of your pages of your book and asking them to edit it. But before you do that, you got to know how to contact those editors, right? So you'll reach out to the editor and respectfully let them know what you're looking for. And then once they reply, you explain to them that you've had issues in the past where editors exaggerated their credentials, right? The only thing they did was put your stuff in software that was editing manuscripts, like Grammarly or the AI software tools. You want to let them know upfront that you are aware that that's a thing, because that is a thing. You'll have people saying that they can do things, and if you green or you new to it and you don't know, you would think that they fixed a lot of things when actually all they did was run it through Grammarly. When you're actually editing a story, you want that human interaction, because just because something has the right punctuation doesn't mean the flow is right, or other little things like that. You have to have human interaction. It's good to use Grammarly as a tool, but you don't want to use it as the only source. So you want to make sure they know that. And if they know that, then they know that they can't pull a fast one over you. So most of the time they'll say, when do you said you need this again? And then they'll be like, well, my schedule's kind of full. That's just moving them out the way so you can find somebody that really can do the job, right? Right. So make sure when you're utilizing these sites that you vet. You really want to vet those people. So now I'm going to see if I can show you guys what the user interfaces look like. This is what the Fiverr UI look like when you're using it on your app. I do everything from my app, from the phone, so it's kind of horrible. But anyway, look at this story. This is what I mean when I say looking for an editor on sites like Fiverr. This is what you'll see. You see how you can see the ranking. You can see how many people they've worked with. Up here, you will see the seller level, right? You want to filter that to top rated sellers. And then you go from there. You'll have different prices and things of that nature. but you want to deal with people that's got a lot of different reviews. And then nothing against this person. This person is probably great. I want to say they probably are, but I'm just using this as an example. I'll probably blur that out, but anyway, you'll see how these reviews all look good, and then you have one like this right here. You just have to pay attention to that stuff. Not every review needs a picture or image like that, but you just got to watch how this looks legit to me. But just pay attention to the reviews. All right, so this is what Upwork will look like. Once you go into Upwork, you just type in a search, and it will bring up these people. You looking for people that has top rated. If you want to filter and go US only, you can go US only, and then you can look from there. But like I said, you always want to make sure that you're only dealing with top rated, so you can filter it right there. Apply. Yeah, the cost might be more, but you know, most of the time you know what you're getting. Once you start vetting them and going through the reviews and things of that nature, you'll be fine. You guys are ready to start your self-publishing journey? I have a how-to book that shows all the steps that I went through, the good and the bad and the lessons learned. It's a quick read. It's on my website. The link is in the bio. And just to show you just some breakdowns of it, this is what you'll get. It'll actually be a PDF, so it won't be a flip book like this. But yeah, if you're interested, check it out. Peace.